Good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777. Today is October 10th, 2019. That 1010 that everyone's been talking about, that energy. I've been seeing it in my cards probably for about the last couple weeks. Every day, every reading, I'm getting that 1010 energy. And so it's a major portal that's opened up, and it's finishing off our year with closure and shift, change. That portal, that door is open, that spiritual door, that consciousness, that opening up a connection with our higher selves. And we're going to go into the 1111 energy, and then the 1212 energy, and then 1/1 January 1st into the 2020. So it's funny that 1010 going into 2020. So this major portal shift door that is opened up today is that deep connection with our higher selves, our intuitions. Things are going to be come to light. Endings are happening. The our karmic ties, things are going to come to end that were meant to, that some people are having a hard time pulling away from, and those things, more things will be coming to light towards that. And what else did I get today? Yeah, the 5 energy too. Well, that's the 1010 if you multiply it. So I'm getting a lot of 5, 5, 5s, and also the 888 today. And so the 555 is that 5 is about change, so it's big change. And then 2s, you know, balance and harmony, and that connection to love, that oneness of all of us coming together, that consciousness, that fifth dimension energy of all of us connecting, that oneness, that love energy is being felt in the connection with heaven, or 5D coming to earth here on the 3D matrix level. That's what I'm getting. And so there's a lot of different feelings that we're going through, things that are coming to surface that we need to or triggers are going to be happening, like some fears, things like that are going to be surfacing. And the freedom is on the other side of the door of letting go of some of these karmic ties. It's as simple as letting go, and it's not simple. The energy of that is difficult. Some people hang on so tight, and the analogy I get of that, or the picture I get of the vision, is that you're hanging on so tight with this fear, and when your fingers are being released and you let go, it's instant peacefulness. All that energy that we're hanging on to, that we're so afraid of, is our own internal things that we need to deal with, as far as healings that going within and facing things that are triggering us, and those tests are going to be coming. The dark energy that's here also will be trying to test us and pull us from our missions and our spiritual journey, and we have to stay strong, stay focused, stay balanced within the elements, and also being grounded. I can't stress that enough about grounding yourself. It's as simple as saying, I am grounded, and so it is. As soon as you say that and visualize your feet into Mother Earth and roots growing from your feet, I am grounded, so it is. No matter where you are, if you're feeling like you're all over the place, there's so many people that I talk to, you can feel their energy just floating all over and don't know or understand about the spiritual side of things that are going on, and they're kind of lost. And they come to me like, Pam, I'm all over, or, you know, I'm this or that. And I said, ground yourself. You need to learn to ground yourself. And it's as simple. I tell them that one step, because they don't know a lot. Some of them don't know. So if I tell them that and they understand what I'm saying, and they say, okay, and, you know, and they understand, that's the beginning of their learning. And right now is what is needed, and their meditations and things like that, and staying connected to Mother Earth, and being in nature, being around water, by the elements, will help you also. Those physical ailments. I just talked to another person today when I was leaving work, and she's got all these physical ailments, and she's going to all these doctors and trying to figure out, like, she has stroke symptoms. I picked up on chakra balancing, that she has some blockages, and her head was foggy. That's what I picked up on. And I told her that she needs some clearings, and a lot of her ailments had to do with, like, she's going through an awakening, and she's physically purging through her body. And I told her to still go to the doctors, but that she might be going through that, and that that she should look into that and start doing some research on that, seeing if she's going through that or not. And she's going to schedule a time with me to work with me. But until then, I gave her a little bit of insight in passing of what she might be going through. So a lot of people are feeling symptoms of things, of ailments, and of awakenings and ascension, and don't know what they're going through, and they feel like they're physically have the flus and things like that. And it's your body purging from all of this last things that we're hanging on to, that we need to release to move on with our into our spiritual mission and our journey of what we're here, what we're meant to be on this earth for, is our true selves and our life purpose. That blueprint that was in our DNA is coming to light now, and that's my message right now. So I'm going to do a reading on the collective and see what's going on with the collective today, the energy of the twin flames, divine masculine and feminine. What is going on with the collective? Trying to think of anything else, any messages I got today. Control I got yesterday or the day before. I wanted to talk about is the need to control things, and the harder you hang on to that mentality or that desire to control things, the harder it's going to be for you to let go. And that's a big test in itself. And to trust in the process, and trust in the divine and the creator of what you're going through is the biggest thing. There is trust in the unknown, of, you know, that leap of faith, or that card, you know, the leap of faith, trust in the unknown, taking that leap and just going with the flow every day, because so many different energies are coming in and out and up and down and, oh my God, all over, you know, up, to just go with the flow of the day sometimes, just to get through the day, because we're shifting to fatigueness and to dreaming and to spurts of energy, and all this stuff can happen all within a day. And just to go through the flow and the process of knowing that you're going through a transition. There's a huge portal opening. There's energy shifts going on with the solar and the light codes and all those things also that's happening. Here is causing major, our DNA is changing, or we're evolving, and a fast accelerated pace. And that's something that Spirit's been telling me for a while now, that we're evolving very quickly. We're going through cycles very quickly. We're going through karmic cycles really quickly, besides the bigger cycles like our yearly cycles and the moon cycles and all those things that we naturally are going through that trigger different energies in us. We're going through mini cycles also. What that is, I don't know. It's just messages that I get. So, okay, so back to the collective energy. Let's see what's going on today. I call in angels, ancestors, guides, ascending masters from 5D and above. I call in all the directions, west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, the universe, and all my relations. I call in the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. I call in the winds from all the directions, the messages of the universe. I call in Archangel Uriel to help illuminate what I need to see. Call on Archangel Gabriel to help me interpret and communicate with you the messages that you need. Also, Archangel Michael, to protect us in our unions and in the collective, in our journey. Keep us protected from any dark energies that try and prevent us from evolving or pulling us off of our path. Okay, thank you. What is the energy for the collective today? What is going on with the collective today? I saw the fountain, that higher self, that connection, that spiritual sacred connection. Financial offers, new job, something happened today. Maybe an offering with the sun energy, that sun, solar, central sun energy. The world could be travel, or the ending and a new beginning. 8 of Wands, communication, fast communication, that fast energy. 5 of Cups, some people are depressed or sad or disappointed. And in Hermit, through the awakening, they're going through awakening transformation. Truths in their mind space, coming out of burdens. There's some 10 energy there. Okay, so what's going on with the collective, the divine masculine, divine feminine today? What is going on in their energy? And we got the 10 right here. The 10 of coins. What did I say? And we had the other 10 of wands it was. So that ending, coming out of those burdens. That 10, the 10 of wands is, the 9 is you're fighting off, and 10 is just you got a hold of them. But you're coming out of that energy. And then we got the 10 of coins, the 10 of pentacles energy. So the 10 energy, definitely. Knight of swords, quick action, thinking, intellect, movement. We got the 5 of swords. There's some fighting and struggle going on. Knight of wands, passionate, coming forward. The leap of faith, I was speaking of that. The leap of faith energy of trusting in the unknown and your wish. 9 of cups. 5 of wands. That 5-5 energies in here. 5 of swords. So everything that I was speaking of is all in these undertone energy. New ideas, things coming to light. Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands. The Lovers. Some passionate energy. There's some inner... the 8 of swords hanging on to mind control, controls. I was talking about control. I wanted to get into that control energy. 9 of wands, fighting off burdens or people or anything that try to prevent you from evolving. That's that energy I was talking about, that toxic energy of trying to hold you down, fighting that off. Calling Archangel Michael to help protect you with his armor, and put that protection, that blanket of protection around you. And I need to calm down because my energy is really fast right now, so I need to be grounded right now because Spirit is talking quickly through me. So the Page of Coins, an offering or new ideas. 10 of wands. Okay, so there's the 10 I was talking about. We got the 10 of energy, and I just said that we got the 10 of wands, and it came. 2 of swords, decisions to be made, and the 6 of cups, the twins. That that love and that past life love energy, childhood stuff. The 6 of cups. The Queen of Wands to me is a divine feminine, very passionate woman. She's passionate and determined, and she's got that gold light. She's her crown. She's in her crown chakra is vibrating. She's connected with the sun and the central sun, and she's that golden light all around her. And the Lovers, the twins here. So the Lovers and the 6 of cups here, and we got this 10 of cups, 10 of coins here. Maybe we'll get the 10 of cups. I hope we do. And that's the underline is that abundance, that abundance, that happiness, that joyfulness, that love here on 3D of coming together, that connection. But this 8 of swords, there's some control issues going on here within yourself. And we got to let that go and trust in the process, and just be and go with the flow and let go of all the controls. That's all ego. It's all toxic energy, ego, 3D matrix stuff. We got to release that, trust in the creator, the divine, the universe, and just go with the flow and allow it to be, and trust that we'll be taken care of and we'll be led on the right path to the direction that we're meant to go into, within divine timing. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Ooh. And the World card, I said, new beginnings, the ending of this, and coming into the new beginning of and also could be travel. But this Eight of Swords, when I talk about the control, we have to let go of that so we can evolve into that. Clarify the Eight of Swords in the World. The strength. We're going to find that strength to do that. Find that strength and courage. That Leo, or that lion, that Lion's Gate energy. Also, it's the strength and courage to and I really pray on that every day for me and my divine masculine, that we have the strength and the courage. And what else is coming? Oh, also that's the divine feminine, taming her masculine, her divine masculine. That she's calming him and helping him come out of this need to control things. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. He wants to come forward. He's fighting out. That's that passionate energy there. But then we got the Hermit, the awakening. It's kind of the opposite, contradictory in itself. It's like maybe he's fighting to come out of this energy. Let's do one more, please. One more to clarify that energy, please. Yes, to come forward, Chariot. So he's trying to make movement, his planning. He's coming out of this awakening and coming forward passionately. And this Knight of Wands energy, that passion, ambitions, ideas going forward. His horse is rearing up and he's ready to go. And then that Hermit, that awakening energy, he's coming out of that energy. We have that Chariot, that this is the awakening, and then the celestial energy of that higher self, that connection with your higher intuitive self, your consciousness, and your subconscious, and it's being led. To me, that divine is leading the way. That's what I get. One more for that one. Oh. And working towards something he loves. And there's a struggle there, the Five of Swords energy. So there's that fight with that control energy, and trying to fight to get out, or working towards something that he loves here. That he might be fighting people off, but he's got his swords, and look at, they're walking away. So he's in complete control in here. Clarify the Ten of Wands. He's coming into peace and balance. That's what he's. And Two of Wands knows. He knows. That's what he's going towards. In that higher self, that Hierophant. That this is the high divine masculine here. Clarify the Two of Swords. This decision of taking action. That he has, he's made a decision to take action towards his divine feminine, to his wish, his destiny. He knows it's destined. It's a sacred union. He knows it's a spiritual sacred union. He knows it's destiny. It's his wish. And then you got the planetary alignments here with the 7 stars and the 7 number, and that's that divine biblical number of Jesus, you know, like when he rose from the dead. And so we got, he's making that decision to do that for victory and for the sun. Complete beautiful cards. the Six of Wands coming in victory, the victory, and then the sun, the solar, central solar energy that I'm talking about, that connection with that higher self. These are very beautiful cards with the planetary alignments and everything that's going on right now with this 10-10 energy. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Manifestation and twin flames. The High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, the Six of Cups. This is a twin flame card, and the Lovers here. You got him here, the Hierophant, and her here, the High Priestess and the Magician. That manifestation, it's that balance of all the elements, and the destined, the eternity here, eternal symbol, and the balance of all the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether, the higher self. And they're in alignment, and they're coming together, and they're already in that sacred union, that spiritual union, in the Six of Cups here. And something else came to me. With these doors open, these portal open, the doorway that's opened up, manifestations are very quick. And so right now is that time of really perfecting your manifesting your desires, you know, financially, or whatever it is that you need, and to understand that you deserve those things, and allow yourself to accept that it's energy. That was one of my biggest struggles that I had. That was one of big is believing that I could have these things, you know. Clarify the Lovers, please. The leap of the Fool, the leap of faith energy, and that's the Fool's journey of trusting in the unknown and taking that leap of faith and just trusting in the flow of it, and knowing that we're being led, and trusting in that process, and that we're at that 0 point of just being, and day by day just going with the flow, and not getting too wrapped up in everything around us, you know, this big exciting, you know, just stay grounded, do your meditations, go with the flow daily, and not to get too wrapped up in everything else that, you know, this 10-10 thing. And, you know, and I know I'm talking about a lot because I'm doing readings every day, and not just here, I do personal readings also. So I'm getting those cards a lot, and all this control's coming to me. Releasing control and trusting in the unknown is huge right now, and being grounded and meditating, and staying true to yourself, you know. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, clarify the Queen of Wands. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving towards his true love. So he's still doing this working, and coming out this Hermit energy and this Ten of Wands energy, and he's still doing all that, but he's very aware and knows what his journey is, his mission is now. He's very aware of his balance and alignment with the Divine Feminine and his love for her. That Two of Cups here, and that complete alignment connection with him too. They're both aligned, but he's slow in the physical coming towards her. But he's for sure knows he's standing firm, and he's going to make an offer, but he's taking his time on doing that to I got cross his T's and dot his I's. So yeah, that's what I got off of there. The Page of Coins is new ideas, an offer, a message. There's a broken heart here, or disappointment. Clarify that, please. Clarify that energy, please. A wish as wish. His daydreaming. There's some fears there. King of Pentacles energy, that's earth energy. Truth. So maybe some truths opportunities, but I'm getting and then there's this toxic, or it could be karmic, and the truth, and decisions here, and maybe he's offering truth into the karmic situation, giving her a message, communicating with her. And that Seven of Pentacles. That Seven of Pentacles, I read that differently. The 7 stars and a planetary alignment. Planetary alignment's coming to me really strong lately. And I don't know why, because I don't know that much about it to give you any details. But something, and I know alignments and planetary alignments and all that is very, in this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, the star here, is about planetary alignments to me, and this everything lining up. So we got the 7 stars here, and you got the 7 stars here, and it's that shift. And I explained that this 10-10 energy, and this energy that we're moving into the next couple of months, the way that everything's aligned and the planetary alignments and all that are really helping the collective remove themselves from karmic ties that no longer serve them, that are holding them back from their missions, and that are tainting the energy that they're around, is not good for them. And as they evolve spiritually, they're naturally going to feel that within their own spirit is going to be fighting and repelling against that energy, and the divine is going to help them pull them out of those situations. And that's what I get with that 7 of Pentacles. So he can go towards the one that he loves and make an offer. The Knight of Cups. So some truthers, things are going to be illuminated, especially this full moon the next couple days. And also in November and December. So a lot of transformations and things are happening right now, and being abruptly pulled out of situations I'm getting. So a lot of things are happening and going on right now. And if you know what's going on, then it's not easier, but at least you'll know what's going on, and you're not losing your mind, or you're not, you're not dying, like the energy, like the flu symptoms, things like that. But I still say that you still go to the doctor and get checked and make sure nothing is going on. But like I said, this girl I talked to today, she said the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with her. And so they feel like flu symptoms. I mean, so take sea salt baths and cedar baths. I'm native, and we take cedar baths. We smudge off and take cedar baths and cleanse with that for like 4 days. Clear your energy. Can I have a message from, okay. The High Priestess harnessed your mystic power. So she's in her mission. She's definitely in her mission and doing her work, and she's on her spiritual journey. A lot of our divine feminines are really focusing on that and working on their missions. And then the Druid hold the space, and I love that card, and I got that yesterday. And I want to read that one. I'm so drawn to that card, and it must be a past life thing with me or something, because I'm really drawn to that, and I really want to do some research on that energy. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be exactly. Everything that the Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon, the alignments. They were the scholars who created the Agam tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next, or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Like I said, trust in the unknown. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process, everything I just said, and let everything happen as it needs to be before taking any more steps. Think of a tree, the tree of life. It has strong roots. And remember I said put your feet in the ground and visualize the roots. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. So we're growing and evolving, and we're bearing fruit. The fruit is on the trees. We're evolving spiritually. That tree of life, we're all one coming together. That's beautiful. And the High Priestess, let me read her also. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the High Priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The High Priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the High Priest. If you look at them together, you'll see they mirror each other's energy. She is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and power. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Okay, that's beautiful. Stay in alignment and trust in your truth and follow your heart, and that's what they're saying. How about the angels of Atlantis? What do you have to say today, for today, this 10-10 energy for the collective? What do you have to say today for the 10-10 energy for the collective? Have the faith. Keep your faith. Oops. Have hope. Faith, hope. Beautiful. And new beginnings. New beginnings. That's what we're shifting into, this new beginnings. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what Moonology has. We're falling into that full moon, and I almost lost this one. Bring love into the situation. There's new moon in Aquarius. Ooh. Step out of your comfort zone. It's that North Node. Your dreams need a particular practical plan. So that's a lot of planning going on. That 8 of Pentacles, and here that 9, and this King. He's very confident about his decision and coming forward in his truth, and what his mission and what his dreams are, and you know, the heart. You know, he's very confident with that, and he has the strength and courage to confront his karmic and give her that. And he has that divine backing to help him through that process. One more, please. And he's planning. He's very the practical. I was saying that before. He's very practical. Have faith in your dreams. Exactly. Keep the faith. We got that here. Faith, hope, and keep your faith. And trust in the journey, and just go with the flow, and trust in the unknown, and that the Creator has your back. That's the message today for this 10-10 energy for October 10th, 2019. And happy birthday, Libras. Whoever's birthday is today, happy birthday. And I wish you all a beautiful evening. And